What's up, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm here with my partner Riaz, bringing you guys this three-game slate here on Prize Picks. So we have Taco Tuesday here. This is a promotional that Prize Picks runs every Tuesday. We also have the 12 days of Pixmas here. Basically, the tacos are what they do here on Tuesdays, but throughout the rest of this week up until Christmas, they're going to be running some really cool promotionals. So I'm really unsure on what it's going to be. I'm going to be guessing it's similar to these discounts. Like right now, we got a 19% off points here on Pascal Siakam. If you've never played Prize Picks before, it's very simple. You could take someone like Siakam here. You can take the over/under on him. You can mix and match him with someone like James Harden. You can take someone else in another sport. They got some hockey going on, mad different sports that you can choose from as well. Hop in the Discord. We got a couple guys that talk a little bit at other sports. People have been hitting on some CS:GO over there, so a lot of different ways to play, as well as in the Discord. There's a lot of people who are into a lot of different things over there. People have been winning some money, so hop in there. It's completely free. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers as well. If you want to hit that subscribe button, it's absolutely free. Thank you for that. That'd be amazing. So let's hit this 1,000 subs before the end of the year. As well, you can sign up using promo code Upstate on Prize Picks, and that'll give you a $100 deposit match up to $100. So if you put in 100, you get 100 back to play with. So even if you want to put in 25, you get 25 back to play with. So amazing deal. And we're going to start off on this really slim slate. Price Picks did a really good job. So we need some more tacos popping off the rest of today. But I think we have a couple guys we like, and Riaz is going to start us off.
I'll just touch on the taco here. If we do get the video out and it's still up there, we do like the over. It's a really nice discount at 16 and a half. He is averaging almost 19 points a game, and even that his 20 and a half line isn't too bad. But obviously, take the taco. Um, Kevin Durant is questionable. We don't think he's gonna play, so that really kind of has a lot of opportunity for this game um, to be pretty close, and Siakam to just be the main guy for Toronto. He probably was going to have Durant on him, so now he's going to have an easier matchup without a doubt without Durant on him, and he's just been playing really well. A bunch of games over 20 points, been absolutely unbelievable. But the guy that I'm really on is an under here. Derrick Rose under 17 and a half. We know RJ Barrett's out, and he's going to get 30, 35 minutes, but he's gotten that run a, a handful of times so far this year. He's only averaging 12.3 points per game, shooting 45%, almost 40% from three, which is very good averages. But we saw last game against Milwaukee, he played almost 40 minutes and, I mean, just got there. He had 18 points. And if you just look at all of his games, he's only gotten there two times so far this year, considering he's played every single game. It was actually both times against Milwaukee. He had 18 last night, and then three games in, he had 22. So, not a great hit rate. Derrick Rose is not the best shooter, even though his averages say he is. He just doesn't take the volume. The offense really runs through Julius Randle and Fournier, and definitely when RJ Barrett's out there. But he's gonna miss this game, so I really like the under here. Just averages aside, he's not a scorer. 17 and a half is just too high for me.
Yeah, you got to reach sometimes on these slimmer slates, and this is one that I don't even feel like is much of a reach here. We don't normally take unders. However, Derrick Rose is just like, I mean, he's a volume scorer. He can go out there and give you 30 minutes in, I mean, 30 points in 20 minutes. Like, he is that type of guy, but as of late and so far this season, we just haven't seen it. I mean, we've seen stretches where we've seen a 22-point game in 30 minutes so far, really early on in the season against Philly. Yeah, that was good, but we've also seen floor games of like 4 points, 2 points. So we know the floor with him, and we know it can be low. And I understand RJ Barrett is out, but I think this game is just going to be dominated by the Warriors. I can expect to see a lot of quickly today. Maybe Kemba gets a little bit of run. I just think Rose, I don't think he's going to play that 37 minutes. He might hover around 30, but I think 17 and a half when I saw this, I just think this is just too high in general to get to. And then as well, we're going to hop over to rebounds. I like a guy here, James Harden, man. A lot of people are going to be on him in points today. I understand that. Because, we got the Durant news, but also I look at the LaMarcus Aldridge news as well. He's listed as out. Aldridge doesn't wow you with rebounds so far this season in terms of averages. However, Harden is a great rebounding guard, and he's like a triple-double kind of guy. Even if he goes out there and scores 12 points, he can still get you 11 to 12 rebounds as well. So I think rebounds just goes a little bit more safer than points today for him.
Yeah, rebounds are definitely a lot safer than points and assists. His assist line's at 10.5. That just seems like a lot, but like you touched on, he's a triple double guy, especially with Durant being out. He's gonna have to run this offense completely on his own. He's got a couple good shooters around him, but I can definitely see him getting 10, 11 rebounds pretty easily in this game. Toronto's a very big team, but they don't crash the offensive boards like they really should. And I think that's where James Harden is going to really just rack up the boards. He'll probably have 6, 7 defensive boards and then bring it on home with 2 or 3 offensive boards just to kind of do it all for this team. So I don't mind over 8.5.
No, not at all. I think this is a good spot for him tonight with all those guys missing time. Is there anyone else in rebounds here that you like, or do you want to hop to over to assists?
I didn't want to highlight. I'm gonna highlight him. I like Siakam just at that 7.5. He's gotten there 4 out of the last 5. Siakam is a phenomenal rebounder, and that 7.5 is way too low for him. But um, that that's really the only 2 guys that I'm on.
Yeah, I mean, and I think if you miss the Siakam taco, this is an opportunity if you want to still get shares of Siakam tonight. You can go and pivot over to his rebounds. I think the taco at 16.5 is obviously a good spot, but I think the rebounds also is also safe. So over at assist, we kind of have a little bit of a correlation here between two guys. I'm going Draymond Green here at 6.5. I like him just because we're also going to take Curry in the threes. Obviously, we're kind of waiting for Curry to break that record here. He's like a couple away. They're in MSG tonight. I like Draymond Green here to just kind of feed his 3-point shooters the ball, especially Steph Curry. Jordan Poole can get things going as well. I expect them to just go against the Knicks tonight and just kill them tonight. I think that it's going to be a blowout win for the Warriors, and I expect Draymond here to flourish in the assist category.
This is a great discount for Draymond Green. It's not a taco, but it is a discount. We've seen him be anywhere from 8 to 7.5, 7 for his assist line. It being at 6.5, definitely with the narrative for Steph Curry breaking the record. I mean, he's averaging just over 7 assists each game, and we've seen him get over 6.5 so many times this year. He's the best assist guy on this team, leading the Warriors for assists. And we know Draymond Green doesn't go out there and score. I mean, he's the playmaker for this team. He grabs the boards, he gets the assists, he gets everybody going, and that's what they really need on this team with a bunch of shooters, a bunch of scorers. So Draymond Green fills in that role perfectly, and 6.5 is too good to pass up on this slim of a slate.
I mean, his last 5 doesn't really do him justice either, but there was a point early on in the season where he was just absolutely smashing the assist category as well. But like I said, a little bit of narrative we're playing here between him and Steph Curry. Fantasy score, they kind of switched up where this was. We'll go to three-pointers made first. And like I already said it, man, Steph Curry, what do you think about him, Riaz?
Yeah, I don't know how you cannot go to Steph Curry tonight at 5.5 too. I mean, his line's been at 6, 6.5. Steph Curry's been unbelievable from 3 this year. It seems like if he gets over 4 3 threes, he just is gonna have an unbelievable night. We've seen him go 6 for 15, 7 for 13, 6 for 11, and just hearing the 11, 13, even 16, 17 threes at some point. I mean, the volume's there. It's kind of hard for him with the 3-point record in his mind to not just want to absolutely go out there tonight and make 7, 8 of them and just put an unbelievable stamp on the record. And not only that, everybody plays awesome at the Garden. It's just an experience that is no other. All the celebrities are going to be out there, and Steph Curry is going to put on an unbelievable performance tonight.
Exactly what I'm thinking too. Is just as well as being in the Garden, like you said, it's going to be just like a huge event. Really, I think this is going to be a really good night for Steph Curry, and everyone there watching. I think it's going to be a really fun game to watch as well. Just to watch him put on a clinic as well. I mean, if you are nervous about Curry on the threes tonight, if you do think he only hits like 3 to 4, still gets the record. The points are pretty safe over there too. He's a guy that can get to the line, shoot like 8 to 9 free throws in a game for sure. I feel like the points are also safe, but I would just in terms of watching the game tonight, I just want things to roll. Steph Curry over 5.5. Just in terms of volume too, man. I mean, he's gonna shoot probably 14, 13, 14 of them. So I think this is extremely safe for a guy, especially with his shooting percentage and who he is as a person as well as a player. So we'll hop over to fantasy score. And is there anyone here that you like? Usually, it gets a little bit ugly. Gets a little bit ugly with some guys who they throw guys in here who are just really low in the rotation. So someone like quickly doesn't get the most amount of run, but you'll have him in fantasy score here. So they usually throw this category out here with the most amount of guys. So is there anyone here that you're really liking?
Yeah, I like Simons here. His line is very low at 26 and a half. We've seen him get there 4 out of the last 5. He left the Spurs game early because of injuries, so that's why he didn't get over in that game. But against Phoenix, with all the injuries, we know DeAndre is questionable with an illness. We're not sure if Devin Booker is going to be coming back, but Simons is going to get great run here with CJ McCollum still out with that collapsed lung. I'm not sure when he's going to be back, so they need Simons to come in here and fill that role. And when he gets the run, he averages 30, 35 fantasy score every single night. He kind of does it all between scoring, grabbing a couple boards, and definitely does assists because Damian Lillard isn't that much of an assist guy. He really is the scorer on this team. So I expect Simons to really run the point here and kind of run this offense. And with the fantasy score being at 26 and a half, I know it's not a great matchup against the Phoenix Suns, but just way too low of a line for me.
Yeah, I mean, usually he'll play off ball with Lillard as well, and he's a great scorer. I mean, even late in the game, he wants the ball in his hands. He's not scared of the moment. You would think of him as a score dependent guy, but really he's had some games where he's been under 20 points and still got you over this 26 and a half fantasy score. I think he's pretty safe in terms of this category. Someone next to him, Jay Crowder's a guy too. He got pulled late in that game. Nothing flashy about his last couple games, but a guy that definitely can go out there and hit a couple threes, give you 15 points, 8 rebounds, someone like that, maybe a couple steals. But I think Simon's here in terms of this board that we have right now, and especially with no discounts yet. I like Simon's here 26 and a half, and I think that'll wrap things up, man. I mean, we got a lot of solid picks. Usually we don't take an under, but I really like this under on Derrick Rose as well. I feel confident about our picks tonight. Hopefully more tacos will pop up. We'll discuss those in the Discord. The link will be in the description for that. And let's win some cash tonight, and good luck. Thank you guys. Peace.